Hi, Christian here. Today I'm going to try this one. It's the sunburst Omø Børste variant. And the original Omø Børste was invented in the early 90s by a guy called Kenn Bonde Larsen. So this is a variant of his famous Seatrout pattern. And in my vise I put a NS156 Ahrex traditional shrimp hook in size 6. And I'm going to start by adding a layer of thread here. This is a GSP, strong thread. And I'm gonna add some weight underneath the shank, a little bit of lead wire here. I'm gonna tie in underneath. I like to add a little bit of weight to my flies. Like that. And I'm gonna secure it even more with some red tape. UV resin, this is a thin one. Just a few drops of that. There we go. So with that done, I'm going to start with the dubbing, which is this one, Arizona, sealed up in a Canadian rainbow, it's called. I'm going to make a little bit of a dubbing loop, what's it called? A little bit of a little bunch down here. A little bunch I'm going to comb out in a second before I'm going to add my hackle. Just a tiny bunch, like this. Like that. And the reason for this fly, or this variant of the famous Omø Børste, is because I saw Martin Wotborg, who has his own web shop selling fly tie materials. He had this rump neck pheasant for sale in a sunburst color, and I just had to buy that one. And when I got it home, I mixed it with this. So that's the reason for this fly. I like the colors. And I actually tested this one in the local fjord several times, and it outfished every other pattern I tried. So this one is well tested, so that's why it has a permanent spot in my box in this pattern. With my little dubbing done down here, I'm gonna take my first feather. I've prepared it in advance. I took 3 feathers next to each other, so it's the same size. So I'm gonna tie it in down here in the bottom of the feather, and all 3 are. It's not very much I'm using as a hackle, as you can see. So really not easy. This fly, just rinse and repeat. Just do it over and over, and then you're done. So with this tied in, I'm just gonna hackle this. Something like that. Use this one in the fall, this fly, in the autumn. and it was a really good autumn fly. I haven't tried it during winter yet, but I reckon it's will do fine. Also in the spring. With the first set of hackle done, I'm gonna take some of this midge flesh in a green brownish color and take 2. And tie one in on each side of the fly down here in the back. Oh, that was messy. And on the other side. With that done, I'm going to move halfway up the shank and get some more dubbing. And then I'm going to take a thin layer of dubbing and move backwards and forwards again. And while I move forwards now, I'm gonna dub the dubbing here on my thread a little bit more loose, so it can be combed out a bit later on. But still, I'm not using much. Now I'm halfway up the shank, and I've prepared my second hackle, which is here. I'll tie that in at the base as well. So. Then I'm going to move forward and add some more dubbing. Rinse and repeat. Whoops. Up here, I'm gonna leave room for the last set of feather, and I'm gonna tie that in as well. Finish. Give it a little brush. And at the very end, I'm gonna finish it off with a brown thread here. Make a nice finish. I did it. Finish it off with a bit of varnish, and then you are ready for the fjord. This is a really nice pattern. You can vary in all sorts of colors. And Kenn Bonde Larsen, he was really onto something when he invented this one. So definitely add this one to your fly box. That was the sunburst Omø Børste variant. Thank you for watching.